Hey guys, it's Klaus. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Friday, and it's time for another episode of The Biggest Asshole. That's right. The series where you get to watch multiple assholes in action, and then you get to watch all the clips, and you get to vote on who will be today's biggest asshole. There can only be one winner, and you have to vote. The voting button is in the top right corner of the screen. So sit back and enjoy, watch the clips, and then vote. And we're going to start it off here with Whackin' Hop in his Object 263. And he is delighted to start this game because there is a platoon on his team that has already typed in chat, attack. They are going to be aggressive. And when you've got aggressive teammates, you always feel good about victory. Who is that teammate that just said attack? A platoon of teammates. It's a Badger and an Object 268 version 4. Two powerful TDs. Who are these guys? Is Che Guevara in the Badger from the RAJAS, the Rajas clan. And in the Object 268 version 4, it's N18. ANNMN18. Two great teammates to have on your team when you're ready to just try and dominate. And I think it was Che Guevara who said in the chat, attack. Or maybe it was him and the Badger. And there they go. They are attacking. They certainly are moving up. There goes the Object 268 version 4, that overpowered TD. And, you know, Whackin' Hop, and he's calling help. The Object 268 version 4 is calling help. And there goes the Badger. They certainly are attacking. They're true to their word. So Whackin' Hop here in his Object 263 is watching them moving forward. They are attacking, so he's decided, well, I'm going to go help. They're calling help. They are calling. There he is. He's calling help again. He should probably go and help. So Whackin' Hop in the Object 263, although he's trying to get one. He does not have shots here, so he's going to go help. He knows that when a platoon of teammates in two powerful TDs are saying attack and then they're calling help, he's going to go help these guys. Okay, guys, he's going to actually take a hit for you. He's moving up here. And he's going to take a shot and maybe even block some damage for the Badger. Here he goes. Oh, wait! The Badger shot him up the ass! It looks like Che Guevara from the Raja clan is shot. And now the Badger's pushing him up the ass and pushing him into the... They are both pushing him forward. They were calling help a minute ago, and he has come to help. And now they've decided to, like, ram him up the ass and push him into enemy fire. The Badger's pushing him. He does not have... Unfortunately, the Badger does not have the power to push him. He's reversing, trying desperately to get out of harm's way, but it looks like the Object 268, with that quick reverse speed, has moved to help his teammate push Whackin' Hop into enemy fire, and he's killed by a IS-3. Whoa, that platoon sure charged to attack, and I guess when they called help, what they actually meant is they wanted a teammate to come here so that they could team kill him so he would provide cover for them. Because there's no cover on this map and they are in heavily armored TDs. And they needed a dead teammate to provide cover. And they're saying affirmative now. Well, were those two guys, Che Guevara from the Raja clan and N18 in the Object 268 version 4, were they today's biggest assholes? Well, you guys get to decide. But let's move on to the next clip now. And we have a Tier 10 Italian tank. Haven't seen many of these around yet. The Progetto 65, driven by RC5 one-man from the FYFF clan. And he's top tier, and he's got his brand new Italian autoloader with the 4-shot auto reloading drum thing. I haven't even seen one of these play yet. It looks super cool. Look at this thing. It's probably, I think it's got decent gun depression, decent mobility. Like, wow. I'm jealous that he has one of these tanks, and he's moving aggressively into the force, and he's got a lot of backup. Look at that. A whole big portion of his team is following him, probably taking the lead from this powerful new Italian Tier 10. They're in awe of him having this, and they're moving up to support him. There is another platoon on this team that's moving up to support him. It's a Schwar Panzer 58 and a Centurion 1 Tier 8s, but they're also moving up. So he's got, and a Leopard. He's got so much support here, and he's poking this ridge line, and he's going to take his. Oh, unfortunately, he's bounced his first shot, but he's look at this thing reload. He's taken two. Oh, wait! One of his teammates is just trying to push him into enemy fire. It's Hishman in his Schwar Panzer 58. in that premium tier 8. What is he doing? He's rubbing himself into the ass of the Progetto, and the Centurion is trying. They're trying to block him and push him into enemy fire. What is this guy doing? There he is. Hishman is obviously upset that this particular player has a tier 10 Italian tank. He doesn't have one, and he's upset. What are you doing driving that new tier 10? What's wrong with you? Why aren't you driving something else? I want to push you into enemy fire, and it looks like they trolled him for a bit, and they've left. Okay, he can carry on with the game here. Well, that's a little discouraging to have a platoon like that. Hishman and Shermaninator in the Centurion. Oh, and he's stunned. They're both stunned. Hishman and the Progetto are stunned. The Hishman is back. I thought that Hishman had left, but he's a determined, unrelenting asshole. He's back again to troll and push and flop his way through this game, just trying to ruin someone. Oh, there he is. He's rubbing his ass again. He's rammed him up the ass, and he's desperately trying to push him. He does not have the engine power. And there's his teammate in the Centurion one, who's probably watching him saying, okay, you moron, that's enough. We've done enough trolling. Or maybe he's just worried that, no, he's going to sit there and let Hishman, they're blocking him again. The two are working together sneakily to try him, and there he goes. The Centurion gives him a little rub. Oh, and he's getting shot. Now, the Centurion is more of a sly little asshole, whereas Hishman in the Schwab-Panzer is an unrelenting, determined, full-on asshole who now blocks him and allows him to get killed. Were these two guys, Hishman and Shermaninator, today's biggest assholes? Well, you guys get to decide. Let's move on to the next clip, and we have Wingman, who, although he is driving one of the most overpowered pay-to-win Tier 8 premium tanks, the Scorpion G, announces to his team immediately, fuck bottom tier! I paid $60 for this overpowered TD, and I'm bottom tier, so fuck this! He's upset because he has to play bottom tier in his tank destroyer that costs $60. That's good enough to play in tier 10 games. And one of his teammates replies, Hooji Hooji! What the hell does that mean? Well, anyways, let's watch this clip. Old Wingman here is in his Scorpion, and he is bottom tier. No doubt about that. It is a tier 10 game, but he's going to try his best, I guess, to help his team. And he's moving down to that 8-9 line along that corridor where he will have to shoot the front of any tank that comes down here. Usually, it's heavily armored tanks that move down this path. So his choice of map positioning is going to cause him to have to shoot the front of probably tier 9 and 10 tanks. And wait a minute, resistance is futile, and the Projectile 46 announces to the team, please report the Scorpion. Please report him, because why should they report him? Why? And Wingman answers, me? Why, you idiot? Why should they report me? They're having a conversation now to try and get ready for this guy. You crashed into the Udes, you moron! He replies. Meanwhile, Basket in the T10 says, kids. Now, come on, kids. We have a game to win here. And old Wingman is going to proceed to bounce on the turret of an IS-7 because he went to the corridor section of this map where he's very likely to encounter the tier 10's hull down. And now he types in chat, damn fool doesn't know who he crashed into. That Progetto doesn't know. He doesn't know who he crashed into. He wants to report me. I'm busy bouncing on the tier 10s that I position myself to encounter all the time in my tier 8. That's why I say fuck bottom tier. Because I cannot... Oh, I shot in between those two guys. He's missing lots of his shots. Oh, and he's been hit. He's been blind shot by the IS-7, who's smart enough to notice the arrow on his screen that tells him where the Scorp G was. And he's now back. He's frustrated. He's bottom tier, and he does not like this game. He wants to be top tier in his Scorpion G. But the Progetto says, fuck you! Resistance is futile is his name in the Progetto, who is just fed up with all this bullshit. You complaining idiot! You're bottom tier. You go on to the corner section, you're going to shoot the turn of an IS-7. Of course you don't like bottom tier. Here, how do you like the water? Was resistance is futile today's biggest asshole? Well, read the chat. What the fuck, you moron? He pushed me in the water. Good job. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Let's move on to the next clip. Okay, who is this guy? He's written down in my notes somewhere. Just a second, guys. Okay, it's a leaf blower R2. Who is this guy? It's what's his name? I got it written down here somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, he's dead. It's over. We missed this clip. Who? It was Mika 365, and he's dead because Snack92 killed him. And read the chat. Worst noob in World of Tanks ever says, good job. I hate leaf blowers. And look at this. Me too, says the KD85. And Led Zeppelin 4 says, duh, KP85. Well, that was a quick one. Snack92, was he today's biggest asshole? You guys get to decide. Well, let's move on to the next clip here. And we have Nico De Clodo in his Lorraine 40T. And his team is already winning. He has one player on his team who is incessantly pinging the map and trying to tell everyone where to go. It's the Progetto, Trim, from the USSR clan, who's been giving orders all this game so far. And Nico Leclodo has finally told him, shut up, reroll. And he's moving his Lorraine 40T into a position where he can flank and shoot some people in the rear, like this enemy Progetto who disappeared right before and reappeared. Because he's only 50 meters away, and there's no problem with disappearing and invisible tanks in this patch. Everything's working properly. But he's reappeared now, so he can shoot him up the ass. But now he is spotted by the rear of that tank that has no viewport, and he's being shot by the enemies. Because the spotting mechanic in 1.0 is working perfectly. And anyone who says there are invisible tanks or something wrong with the spotting mechanic in this patch is just wearing a tinfoil hat. And now Nico Leclodo is saying, hey, new Progetto, maybe spot you more. He's upset that he's been shot by invisible tanks, even though the enemy tanks 50 meters away from him have disappeared. I guess that tank 50 meters away from him had a viewport in his rear track that was able to spot him. Who knows? Well, anyways, here he goes. He's kind of waddling around in the bushes here. He's a little bit flustered, but his team is winning. His team is winning. And he's going to try and take some shots here. He's just maneuvering, getting ready, patiently biding his time. Here he goes. He does not have a shot. It's just not working out for him. Luckily, his team is winning 7-1. So, oh, finally, he's got some shots here on a Scorpion G. This should be easy. Let's see. 1. And he's got the auto-loader. So 2 and 3. He's finally got a kill. He's done. Oh, wait. He's been shot by he's been killed by his teammate. Trim from the USSR clan. As, I guess you told him to go spot, and he spotted you, and he killed you. And now he types in chat, kill or noob team killer. Kill or noob. Kill or noob team killer. He's dead. He's not finished in chat, though. He's upset that he's been killed by the Trim from the USSR clan. You can't be spotted anymore now, though, because you're dead. So you are invisible to the enemies, unless they drive right beside you. Noob reroll, go play Barbie. It's more adapted to your skills. Whining and hiding. Nico Leclodo is not finished. Nico Leclodo, he's not finished in chat. Keep reading. We're going to keep reading here because it is entertaining. You have to decide whether Trim from the USSR clan was today's biggest asshole. You get to vote. But wait for it in chat. Wait for it. Here we go. Why you waste your 25-second shell on this, says the T265. Report Progetto for team damage and behavior in chat. That's right. Send the ticket into Wargaming. I want to report this player for his behavior in the chat. See how that works out for you. They'll probably get right on top of that. It's their highest priority. But let's move on here. we have a T-54 lightweight. Blizz is hiding in a bush, and his teammates are upset with him, especially one teammate, Dusan, from the BOKB clan in the PZ4, who keeps pinging his location. He's very upset with where his teammates are. He's not worried about where he is. He's worried about where his teammates are. And he types in chat, kill T-54. Kill T-50. He's talking about the T-54 on his own team. Another teammate in the STRV says, T-54, spot them, please. And oh, the WZ has shot him. The Object 430, yes, kill moron. They're all ganging up on the poor T-54 lightweight now. If he drives out into the open there, he's going to get killed by the enemies. And if he stays here, he might get killed by his teammates. His teammate there, Dusan, from the BOKB clan is now. He's typing in chat, 3, 2, 1, and he shot him again. He shot him because why wait to shoot enemies when you could shoot your own teammate? Because, you know, why would you want to shoot enemies? What do you want him to do? Drive in the open and get killed? You're hiding in the bush. You want him to drive in the open? And now they're staring each other down. There he is. There's Dusan. Go, movie. Go, movie, he says. Now? You want me to go movie now? Go fuck yourself! And look, while they've been just looking at each other and doing nothing all game, the enemies have driven up behind them and won the game! Surprise, surprise! Who would expect that? That while they were shooting themselves and berating each other in the chat, that the enemies would actually drive around and play the game and win! Idiot Small, you are dead, Moon. Noob. I spelled noob wrong. I said moon, but I meant noob. Continues the WZ4. Well, you have watched, you have witnessed, now it's your turn to decide. Use the voting button in the top right corner of the screen. You get to choose, you get to decide who will be today's biggest asshole.